Alright, so I'm Kyle, and I'm getting ready to go to school in a few days. I'm moving to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Yay! Um, but one thing I really hate doing is kind of cleaning up and packing because I get very distracted. And this is kind of what I mean right here. I spent most of my afternoon not cleaning and not packing and getting ready. I went through this whole freaking box here. I'm gonna call it the box of nerd, and I'll explain here in a second. What this box is a ton of playing cards that range from Dragon Ball, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, World of Warcraft trading card game, even Star Trek. Yeah, so but I wanted to talk about a couple cards here, and they're from my Dragon Ball collection here. The Dragon Ball Z trading card game. I don't know if I can be any nerdier here. Actually, I can be, and I'll explain that a little later too. But I shouldn't say I run. I help a friend, and I gotta stress this because he's been getting a little upset about it lately, and so I help my friend Luke run a Facebook page called Nail. Nail the Namekian. He's one of the Dragon Ball Z characters, and here I have a card dedicated towards Nail and Piccolo, and it just kind of says, Piccolo and Nail only. You may only have up to 8 copies of this card into your life deck. Physical attack doing 2+ power stages of damage. I have no idea if that's good, bad. I don't actually know how to play this game, to be honest. And then I have another Nail card here. A similar thing, except it just says stops physical attack instead of getting to attack damage. And at the bottom it says Nail. I don't know if you can read that, not read that. Oh well. But another thing, there's another Facebook page that is very close to ours, and that is Dende. Now, I do not know Dende personally. I don't talk to him at all. But he's one of Luke's friends, and any friend of Luke is a friend of mine. So we got here a little Dende promotional card where he's getting hugged by Krillin, sorta, or attacked by Krillin. I don't know. To me, that's whatever you want to make out of it. But surprisingly, out of all the Dragon Ball Z cards that I have, Dende's card, he has one special one that is a lot different than any of my other cards. He has a very awesome shiny background with a bunch of texture-like stuff, and it's kind of very holographic-y. So yeah, you look pouty, Dende. Why are you so mad? Why are you so pouty? And then we got, of course, some of our other Namek cards here. Actually got a ton of Namek cards here, but most of these are Piccolo, obviously. So I only had 2 Nails. And then we have there's a ton of art cards, and then of course we have Bulma. Everybody loves Bulma. I was hoping that there might be, it's just me being a pervert as well, but maybe a Bulma's Panties card, but there was none. Sorry guys, there was none, but there's quite a bit of awesome rake faces here. Getting ready. An interesting cards that I found in here, and I have no freaking clue how I got them and how I came into possession of them, but they're Neopets. That's right, mofos, Neopets. Actually, this card here, if you can see this little green thing over here, I have no idea what it's called. I think it's like an I don't know. But I remember when I was playing Neopets when I was like 11, that was like a cat, like alien monster thing. I'm like, I want it. I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. Funny story about Neopets, there was this girl that was also playing with me, and she had like so many Neopets. She had like the max capacity or maximum, I don't know what it was. And she's like, I want this new Neopet. And I'm like, okay, go get it. And she's like, well, I would have to get rid of one of them. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you just kill one of them and so you can get a new one? And, me being 11, I don't really care, and me being a guy too. It's just like Neopets. I played it for more or less the mini games, because the mini games are pretty cool. But she played it for the aspect of having these raising up these little animals or pets or monsters. I don't know what the hell they are. Anyway, she's like, I can't do it. I can't kill my Neopets. I'm like, it's fake. Kill it. Kill it. I will kill it for you. And she's like, no. She was actually really like in tears. She too was like 11, so it was kind of funny. I could go a little nerdier here, and I told you that I would get nerdier, and that is my World of Warcraft trading card game. Oh yeah. Oop. So my friends and my stepbrother are very big WoW players, and I've only played it for about a month and a half, 2 months. So I can't really say I was a WoW player. I don't know how far I got. I don't remember. I think I got up to 60. I think it was the highest level that I got to. But I did get into the trading card game, and it was very similar to Magic the Gathering, but I suck at both of them because I didn't know how to play Magic the Gathering either, and I was learning that as I was learning WoW TG. Or WoW TCG. And so it was interesting. Awkwardly, I don't know where all my Horde cards are, so these are all Alliance, as you can tell up at the top corner here. I shouldn't say I hate Alliance. I just much rather be on the Horde, so for the Horde! Yes! So if any of you guys are like, screw the Horde, it's all about the Alliance, well, fuck you, because the Alliance is always sucky and the Horde is better. Everybody knows this. Red is so much cooler than blue. But let's go even nerdier here, shall we? And let us go to this. And if you know what this is before I even talk about it, I will love you forever. It's actually the Star Trek trading card game, and I thought it was pretty awesome. This is like as nerdy as you can go here. It is Star Trek and playing cards. So we got here is Q, who is like one of my favorite characters in all of the Star Trek universe. And then, of course, this card here is a tribute to one of my friends here. Her name is Helba, or that's what her screen name is. And her and I very much love Data, and she has a... Last time we talked, she had a thing kind of for Data and lore, fan fiction there, but I'm a guy, I'm not really into that, but oh well, that's her choice, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But here's Lore's legendary fingernail. Oh yeah! If you don't know who Lore is Data's brother, and he actually has what's called an emotions chip that like makes Data orgasm right there on the spot when he lifts his fingernail up. It's quite disgusting but interesting and funny at the same time. But this one's talking about Q is my favorite, and like my favorite episode would have to be when there's one girl, she's part of the Q the Q, because Q is like a mass group of people and consciousness and a collection, and this guy just goes by Q as well because he is Q, if that makes any sense. But yeah, anyways, this one girl, she ends up on the Enterprise, and she's part of the Q, and she can do all the amazing things that Q can. And so Q appears, and he's like, hey, you should come to the Continuum and be with us, because you belong there, and you're one of us. And Picard is like, no, she can be a human here if she wants. She has every right to be on this ship if she wants to stay here. You shouldn't force her to leave. It should be on her own choice. and so she kind of has to do normal things on the ship without using her powers, and she just like slips up. I believe there was a part where she messes with Data's cat Spot and changes it to something. Wait, no. Spot's cat changes into a lizard in another episode. Where there's a virus going on. No, she brings animals from her home place back onto the ship. It was kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not a big nerd. Maybe maybe I am. I've seen all the episodes and movies and whatnot for the Next Generation. I've seen maybe 80% of all the stuff for Voyager. 60 or 70% of DS9. Enterprise, which is like the newer one, probably only 40%. All the original movies I've seen, I've seen all the originals, but the actual show, maybe 10% is what I've seen. I didn't care for Enterprise, the original. I did care for it, just I never actually got all of it. I don't have all of it downloaded and whatnot, so that was kind of the reason why I didn't finish that. Voyager was quite awesome, but I still think that the best one was The Next Generation. DS9 was actually pretty good. It's kind of more drama-y, I guess. But I much rather watch Voyager or Enterprise or The Next Generation. But oh well. How else can we get nerdy? We can go get nerdy by some Digimon cards. Yeah, I don't even know how to play this game anymore either. And they're like the original Digimon too, this plant thing. I remember that in the first episode, the pilot. Let's see. Same thing with this guy. I don't know what the hell his name is. What is his name? Togimon. It's a fighting cactus. I know, some of these things are original, but hey, look at Pokemon now. You got a Pokemon that looks like a refrigerator, I think, or something. I don't know. I don't remember Pokemon anymore. Although Pokemon Black 2 is supposed to be coming out soon, so I'm excited for that. I beat Pokemon Black 1 in less than 20 hours. Granted, I consider what I consider beat game is just you get the credits the first time. The first time is after you beat the Elite Four. I think after you catch all of the things, maybe you get another credits. I don't remember anymore. But I never bothered catching all of them, even though they say, you gotta catch them all! I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go kill all the people in the Elite Four and make them cry. And I'll do this over and over and over just because I thought it was fun. Yeah, repetitiveness. That's why we game, right, guys? Anyways, I'm excited for school. A little bit nervous. So, I hope everything will go great. I leave on Wednesday, so that's 2 days from when I'm recording this video. I'm going to Vancouver for video game development. It's going to be fun. I've talked briefly with some of my future roommates. Not all of them. One guy just never replied to any of the emails. Let's see. I got so much stuff that I still have to do, and I'm getting distracted with playing cards. This is pathetic, and I'm recording me now, so... Whoo, yay, before procrastination. Huzzah! Huzzah! So, we'll see you guys later. Ciao!